Guys, it's Ian and Erica. Erica is our in-house naturopath. She's a marketing graduate, that's why I can talk to her, but she's also one very smart naturopath, and I tasked her with producing the Ultimate Greens formula, which we believe she has done. Okay, so Erica, what were the criteria that got you thinking about this Ultimate Greens formula?
Well, my first thought was fantastic. We need one.
We
But
do.
then the overriding thing from then was I can't take greens formulas. The simple reason is that I've never seen one that doesn't have spirulina in it, and I'm allergic to spirulina. I have really weird neurological symptoms if on one tablet. So I've never been able to take a greens powder. So I've never really looked at why people take them and what they want out of them.
Interesting you mentioned greens formula because Dr. Robert O. Young talks about any sort of fungus, and spirulina being a fungus, shouldn't have any sort of fungus. He says, I don't personally agree with it, but it's kind of interesting that you have an addiction. Sorry, you can't eat it. Plus, I would be guessing that if you have that, there's probably a lot of other people have it. And spirulina has been sort of pushed big time. Do you remember the American Hawaiian deep sea spirulina?
Yeah.
It was pushed and pushed and pushed. And there are good alternatives.
There are.
They're just not called spirulina.
Well, they're different algae.
Yeah.
So different plants that have much the same sort of nutrient profile, but I don't happen to be allergic to them.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
which means a lot of other people wouldn't be allergic to them either.
And making a greens formula in a lot of ways has been a very selfish thing in the formula that I've come up with.
Okay.
Because I've tried to make the formula that I want to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had to start with, why do people take it? I've never been able to. So,
So why do people take it?
Well, being the good marketing graduate that I am, I went out and did some market research.
Yeah.
And over a few weeks, anyone that I saw that ever took greens or thought about taking greens, I asked them why and what they want from their greens powder. Why, out of their supplement dollar, why does some of it go towards
Why have they
greens?
chosen to have a greens powder? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And the overriding reason was, well, actually, the interesting thing about people who take a greens powder is that most of them already have a really good diet.
So they're conscious.
They're very health conscious.
Yeah.
But they felt that due to a variety of reasons, whether it be soil quality, especially Australian soils, seasonal eating, the time between harvest and consumption, that they weren't getting all the nutrients that they felt they should be getting from the plants in their diet.
Every time I go into my local big name supermarket and look at their greens, I think the same.
I walk straight back out.
Yep. Thank God for farmers markets.
So, despite them having a good diet, they felt that their nutrient intake wasn't as optimal as it could be. So, in essence, they wanted a nutrient insurance policy.
Oh, I love that.
And they just want to make sure that they're getting everything that plants are supposed to be giving them, but they may not be getting. So that's all the vitamins, the minerals, all the antioxidants, all that goodness that they're supposed to get from their magic superfoods. And I say that with a lot of disdain for the term superfood.
Yeah.
It reeks of panacea and snake oil, etc., etc.
Well, it's a marketing term designed for today. Super, fast, convenient, better than everything else, blah, 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 blah,
Just
blah,
have
blah,
to
blah,
take
blah.
that. It will cure everything. It will do everything.
That's it, isn't it? That's
and
it.
you
That's
don't
what
have
people
to worry
want.
about
That's
the
what
rest.
people think health is about. Take something and it'll fix me. They don't think about preventative health. They don't think about the health regimen that we love to do here.
Yeah, they don't get why it's called a nutritional supplement.
Yes, got it.
Anyway, we're getting off task.
We're getting upset there.
Yeah. So,
We're not food Nazis, are we? No.
Yeah, so, as I said before, creating this formula has been a rather selfish thing.
Yeah,
because
good.
it's what would I want to take?
Yeah, I can see that.
So, but being the good naturopathy graduate that I am, I thought, okay, what does this formula need to have in it, and at what doses?
Yeah.
So, unlike a lot of the greens formulas out there, that have 30, 50, 80 list a mile long ingredients, I've gone for a select few.
Yeah, great point. Great point. You know, great point. You get a sore foot. Well, was it the MSM, or was it the protein supplement, or was it the keto supplement, or was it the vitamin D, or was it the greens, or was it the chocolate I ate last night, or was it too much wine, or was it... So simplifying your supplement regime makes it easier to monitor your health and say, this is what's doing it, this isn't what's doing it. I mean, the idea of 100 different things. What if ingredient 99 was actually causing all your problems? You'd have no hope
No,
of isolating it. And really, I do think that's another marketing thing. Put as many ingredients in as possible, rave about all those ingredients, super healing abilities, and therefore, if you have this, you'll be okay.
yeah,
Not true.
trying,
We're alkalizing. That's what we're doing,
yeah,
okay?
but trying to say that you're getting the benefit of each of those
Of
ingredients.
course you're not. Yeah.
If you've only got a pinch of each, you can't possibly.
No.
If your therapeutic dose is a gram a day, taking a pinch won't have that
Yeah.
desired effect. You're
Yeah.
not going to get that outcome.
No, you're not.
So I've gone for therapeutic doses or close to it
Okay.
of a few ingredients
The ones
instead.
that matter.
And getting really good quality ingredients. So as much as I would love, to have Australian only ingredients, that's not necessarily the best way to go. I want the world's best.
Yeah.
So, for example, if
I deserve it.
I deserve it, if a plant is native to North America, I want a North American source.
Yeah.
Unless with that constituent level can be found in an Australian source.
Of
Of course,
course.
I would prefer Australia,
Yeah.
but you've got to go with
What's
the good
best?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Okay,
why.
that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
why I
got
pick a
that.
manufacturer
Yep.
who tests that not only is
And
the
you can see the
ingredient.
tests.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That not only is the ingredient what it says it is. One of my favourite stories is of someone once getting licorice root from somewhere in Asia. When they got it, they found out it was just a stick that had been painted black.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah, and that's why you've got to go to a reputable
Yeah.
manufacturer who will test everything to
Yes.
make sure that A, it's the plant that it says it is, and B, that the nutrient and constituent levels are high enough for it to do the
Yes.
job that you're putting it into the formula for.
Yes. Yeah, I've got a story for you now. My friend Jeff, who was a plumber here in Byron Bay, started with his friend a traditional Chinese medicine formula called Fusion Foods. The basis of Fusion Foods was they were going to test all of the ingredients to make sure of their purity and strength. Jeff did that for about 10 years or so. He's probably 50 now. He just sold the business for 32 million. That's how much people care about purity.
Yeah,
It's incredible. Okay.
yeah. No one likes throwing their money away.
No, and that's what you're doing. You're buying
No, and I don't
cheap
want them
stuff.
to do that either.
No. Okay. Formula.
Okay. So the formula at this stage, we have to make sure that we can get the ingredients that we want, but it's 99% locked in.
Yep.
So we had to have some of the grasses, the alkaline grasses. So I've gone for barley grass, oat straw, and chlorella from that group. I chose barley grass because it's the most alkaline
Yes,
that I
it's
could
the best
find.
alkalizer. Yeah.
I chose oat straw because not only is it alkaline and got all the nutrients that you want from a sprout or a grass, but oat straw is also really good for recovery from stress. So whether that be physical, mental, emotional, it's just really good building stamina, building your resistance to stress and your ability to recover from stress.
I've always found that being more alkaline means you're less stressed. So that with the inbuilt. I don't know why whether oat straw does it through the alkalising or not, but if it does it, I think reduction of stress means reduction of metabolic acidity. The whole cycle of stress and acidity is one we can break.
Yeah. Alkaline, less stress,
There it is.
less
Alkaline.
acidity.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, and then I've gone for chlorella, which is very similar to spirulina, but I can take it. And that's why it's in there, as opposed to spirulina. Back to me being selfish. But chlorella's not only got all the chlorophyll and all the nutrients and antioxidants that spirulina has, but it's a really good detoxifier. Really good, especially for heavy metals. So whether that's mercury in your teeth or pollution that you're breathing in because you live in a city and there's
traffic
cars.
jam,
Yeah. So it's really good for detoxing.
Okay.
But chlorella is one that I've gone for a less than therapeutic dose.
Okay.
Simply because the job I want it to do in the formula is a low-level background supporting the body's ability to detox
Okay.
from all these pollutions, blah, blah, blah. I don't want a strong detox reaction that someone takes for a short period of time. I want it just that low level supporting the body's...
Ongoing detoxification,
Well,
exactly.
supporting the body's
That's
ability
something
to
we've
detoxify.
always tried to promote and support. The idea of drinking our water every day is an ongoing detoxification.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, putting less toxins in, supporting the body's ability to get the toxins out.
Yes, we do have the ability. We can support it.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And the thing about the oat straw, bile grass and the chlorella is that they are all very alkaline or alkalising.
Alkalising, yeah.
Yeah. Then I've added some nettle and some parsley. They're both full of minerals. On top of that, actually, nettle is...
Boy, that's a historic one, isn't it?
Yeah, traditionally used as a spring tonic. So think Ice Age, think snow, you've been eating dried root veggies,
Wild blubber.
dried whale blubber, mammoth,
Yeah.
lots of meat, high protein, very few greens, very few antioxidants, anything like that in the diet. And then you'd get to the end of winter, green shoots start coming out, crave greens, nettle, so full of nutrients, so full of antioxidant, so traditionally used as a spring tonic. Okay, and then parsley, it's just so full of minerals. But not only are those two herbs full of minerals and full of nutrients, but they also help your body absorb other nutrients. So next I've put in blackberry green tea and broccoli sprout.
Okay.
Broccoli sprout,
Awesome.
yes, if you get the good stuff.
Yes.
So
We buy it at a local market.
Fantastic.
But it would be better to have it in a mix.
Well,
I wouldn't have to
I
do
don't
that.
know about better, but not everywhere's got broccoli sprout that you can go and get at your farmers markets.
That's
we
right.
are lucky in this little part of the world.
We are, very, very much so.
Yeah, so we've gone for the broccoli sprout that we've gone for is naturally high in the enzyme that you need to create sulforaphane.
Yes.
So sulforaphane is your antioxidant, anti-cancer, anti-aging.
Yes.
That many really good studies on beneficial effects of sulforaphane. Broccoli sprout, really high in it, but it's got to be the good stuff.
Yes.
So we've gone for the good stuff for the broccoli sprout. Green tea, antioxidant, as everyone knows, but it's an antioxidant that can cross the blood-brain barrier. So all your neurodegenerative diseases, it can get in there and try and help prevent those and do something about those. We're only talking low level here, but it's just that ongoing background keeping people healthier support levels. And then blackberry. And I didn't choose blackberry just because I like blackberries more than blueberries. And don't get me wrong, love blueberries. And I didn't choose it just to be different. I chose it because it's as strong an antioxidant as blueberry, but it's that little bit more alkaline, depending on the source. Okay, then there's Jerusalem artichoke,
Yep.
which is there as a prebiotic. So it's there to give the good bacteria something to feed on. So, but not only is Jerusalem artichoke a prebiotic, it's also good for helping maintain healthy cholesterol levels, traditional use in helping people with diabetes, sort of keeping blood sugar levels under control. They think that it's because it's strong in inulin, that maybe inulin in a way is mimicking insulin in the body.
Okay.
So, and it's, yeah, but that's just a theory. I'm not saying it does that.
Okay.
It's just
By
a theory
the way,
I've
I
read.
should say that everything Erica says here is backed up by her insane study. She looks up the sources and reads the scientific reports on every single thing she's saying here. So it's a very important point for me. I'm sick of products that make promises with no backing, and then expect you to believe it. Okay, sorry, I just had to put that bit in because I know how much work you've done.
Yeah. Other people watch silly, funny people hurting themselves on YouTube in their downtime. I read scientific papers.
Okay. There's got to be one in every crowd. Yep.
Got a brain, may as well use it.
Yeah.
And then finally, I'll put in ginger. Really nice circulatory stimulant, really good digestive stimulant, or balancing. We'll leave it at digestive stimulant. But mainly, it's there because, in herbal terms, it's called an adjuvant, which means it helps other herbs do their job better.
Right.
So everything else that's in the mix will work
better.
that little bit better because ginger's in there carrying them along, helping the other herbs do what they're supposed to do. So, got a fantastic range of nutrients. It's really strongly antioxidant formula that's going to help cope with stress, be a nice gentle background helping the body detoxify. It's going to help the good belly bugs, and it's energizing as well. I think I've come up with a formula that's got everything that I want to take in a greens formula, and hopefully everything that other people who take a greens formula want to get out of that formula.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Actually, I think it's got everything except a name.
Yes, which we're asking our beloved subscribers to find, and it's not going to be Greeny McGreenface.
No, and it's not going to be the green grass of home.
No, it's not going to be that. No.
We wanted Alka Greens to go along with Alkaline Booster.
Yes, Super Greens are taken.
Um,
I'm listing all the ones you
Greens
can't
Plus
use in your
is
competition,
taken.
folks. Yeah. What about Greens Plus? No,
That may cause confusion.
No, yeah. There was one of the team brought up yesterday, the green. No. Okay, so let's see what you can come up with, folks. Thank you, Erica, for going through this with us. It's been wonderful. And
Thanks, Ian.
I'm really looking forward to getting our product on the shelf.